Hi, I'm just me.
Hi, and I'm Ralgash.
And we are here with a versus. It's a Poppin Cookin Bento Box. Japanese versus English. Woo! Ah! Woo!
Dun 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 dun.
So here we have the exact same kit from the exact same company, except that this was marketed to Westerners, specifically English-speaking Westerners, I guess, and this is the original Japanese kit. So we're going to compare them and see which one is better. I'm placing bets it's going to be the Japanese one because we've done this before, and spoiler alert, it's the Japanese ones.
The Japanese one's usually better for some reason. Alright, so let's get into the kit and see what's inside. There looks like a pull here
So
thing.
are we going to just jump into this like this, or
What should we do?
should I change the camera angle so they can see what we're doing?
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah. Kind of shit, dude. So here we are with the strange angles of our kits. And Ralgash is going crazy, so go on, get in there.
There it is. The English version. And look. English instructions.
This one has Japanese instructions, and even though I don't speak and or read Japanese, I still find them super easy to follow because there's pictures.
Yeah.
Also, Kracies is the best company in the world.
Yes, yes it is.
Well, I mean for candy anyway.
So there's an open here tab. Alright. Pull like that. Turn your box. And you pull like that. And look, there's a package inside.
My pull here tab is here on the side. It pulls up, but not all the way, and I gotta reach inside the box. And I have a similar but not the same little container. Ooh, we both have forks though.
Yeah.
So this is mine.
And this is mine.
And this is the back of mine. It shows me how to, what does this show me how to do? Shows me how to pipe the noodles and gives me the dimensions for the panda and the onigiri. And then these little things that you can cut out and put on your food.
So, that. And then that. And that is that. Well, there's not much to it. It just shows you what you can make in the kit.
We can both be in frame, I'm sure.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
So, I've got a blue pack. You got a blue pack?
I have a blue bag. It is rice ball.
Mine is Japanese. Although there's a picture of a panda and an onigiri. So I'm assuming these are the same.
I have a spaghetti candy powder.
I have a package that has noodles on it.
I have this one.
Well, this kind of looks like broccoli, and this is... If I didn't know it was egg, I would have no idea what that was. But it's supposed to be egg.
One is egg roll candy powder, and the other is sausage candy powder.
Oh, my sausage candy powder is in this packet.
And then I have broccoli candy powder.
So we have the same candy powders, just in different sets. That's pretty cute.
Fried chicken powder.
That's this one.
And seaweed candy powder. And then you get
Yay!
forks.
You know what is absolutely hilarious?
Yes, I just noticed.
We chose the color of our cups before we came down. We did not know what color spoons or things we were gonna get, so this is funny.
Dun dun dun.
Moving on.
Yeah. Then we've got the piping bag. It's hard to see it.
So, identical trays.
Yeah.
This is a feature that comes in almost all of the Kracies kits, and like none of the other kits. I don't know what the hell is wrong with the other DIY kits, but y'all are slacking. Because this is a measuring device. It tells you how many scoops of water to put in. You don't have to guess. You just, this many.
Yeah.
And on the back of here, it will tell you how many drops of water to put in. See, there's a little English number and a picture of the measuring device with water in it. An idiot could follow this kit. Trust me, I've done it.
Okay. So the first thing this thing wants me to do is to make the broccoli. So I add a full triangle cup of water to section, and then I add the powder from the green packet. Mix and it will become firm in 3 minutes. Okay.
My pictures would lead me to believe that I am supposed to do that exact same thing. They have little pull ears. So
I didn't look for one, I just simply cut it.
yeah, stirring is fine. This is great. I love this part. Well, for this one at least, it dissolves fairly quickly. This no longer feels gritty and like at all. And it's starting to thicken fairly quickly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm done stirring.
I'm not 100% sure what that smells like because as I was trying to smell it, I realized my nose is stuffed and I can't smell anything.
It smells like, kind of like grape. That's odd, it's green. What's that fruit they have that's like a grape? Or is it actually just a grape with a different name?
You're talking about the muscat?
Yeah.
That's a green grape. It's a species of green grape.
So yeah, it smells kind of like grape to me. So now the next thing they want me to do is make the egg roll. Right? So add a full triangle cup of water to section. Egg roll.
Mine says the same thing, but in Japanese.
So take this off of here.
If you look close here, it shows you which mold they want you to put it in. So there you go. Literally all of the information you need to do this is in the pictures. You don't need to read or think or anything. So, try to get at least close to in frame so one of us is.
Yeah, I'm kind of in frame. I'm all the way
No,
back
you're really
here.
not. Whoops. This is really hard to do with this angle before any of you try to judge us.
Yeah. Like you keep pulling it towards you because it's easier to work with things closer to you, and it's like.
And then it's like not in frame anymore, and if we try
yeah.
to mess with the camera too much, other things will happen.
Yeah. So please bear with us if we keep going out of frame on you. Especially me, because I suck at this.
It is very lemony.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's so lemony that I can smell it. We'll put it that way.
Okay. Can I smell it? Yeah, it's got a good lemony scent to it. Smells like dish soap.
Sniff.
Theirs isn't as strong. Smell mine.
I'm afraid. Ooh, yours does smell like dish soap. Mine's very lemony. Well then. I guess moving on. My next thing is another little cuppy and the sausage one and the package that has the little sausage looking thing on it. So easy.
Yeah?
So easy.
Mine says, number 3, make sausage. Add a full triangle cup of water to section, then add powder from the red packet. Mix it. It will become firm in 3 minutes. So, I must find my little cuppy thing. Wow, it filled it right up. Interesting.
Corresponding package with a picture on it. Did these used to have pictures on them? Didn't this used to be harder? I thought this used to be harder.
This does not have a picture. It just says sausage candy powder.
It's a little awkward to stir. That's all I'm gonna say. Everything except stirring is easy. Like stupid easy.
Alright. So now the box requests that we make the onigiri, which is the rice ball. You add 2 full triangle cups of water to section 4. Add powder from the blue packet. Mix until thick. Divide rice in half. Form rice ball to match shape and size of the packing pouch guide as shown in picture. Add powder from the black packet into the hollow spaces of the panda face and small square. Add any remaining and spilled powder to the round section.
So let's do that then.
Okay, so we make the onigiri.
First we make the rice.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to turn this way to make it easier.
Yeah. So 2 thingies.
Yeah, 2 of these. 1. Okay.
Stirring's kind of hard. It's difficult to not get it everywhere.
Yeah. The thing is to try and get all the powder into the rest of the moistness.
And at some point you just kind of shove your hand in and finish it up.
Yeah.
So at this point I'm going to take this part and it's going to tell me how big to make everything. So
Mine does not have an easy to follow guide on it.
well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, see?
Yep. Does it have anything anywhere?
The closest thing I can figure is these 2 items here.
So there's that. I'm not going to hold it up because that's all kinds of awkward.
Yeah.
I'm going to take my little seaweed packet and put it in the panda face, in here, and in here. So let's do that.
I'm going to be lazy with mine. It's just going to be a blob. Okay. Now.
I need this closer to me to be able to do this. Yeah, I know. We need a new camera setup. Yeah, I know. We suck at this. We're losers. Yep.
Do we care?
Nope.
No. I don't really give a
Alright, so I'm supposed to take... Hang on. Before I get too much further. Just take what's left of my poor little container here and set it aside to put things on. So, I'm going to take one of my panda ears and roll it in this powder. And then we're going to take Panda Face and stamp.
Mine's pretty sloppy.
Panda Face. It's cute. Over here with the ears, and then my onigiri gets
There we go.
this little stripey thing. So there we go. Put that there. See if I can attach this a little bit. Not really. So I don't want to try to pick them up necessarily, but
There we go.
ta-da!
Okay.
Aren't they cute?
So now we've got the fried chicken candy powder. So add a full triangle cup of water to section 4. Add powder from the brown packet, mix until thick, divide it in half.
So,
Okay. Here's one. There's the second one. It's very sticky.
ta-da!
So now we're going to do the spaghetti. So you add 2 full triangle cups of water to section 4.
And I gotta
After you're
scrape
done-
out the rest of my chicken
Yeah.
here.
I'm not going to bother. It might add flavor.
So mine says
1,
2 scoops.
2.
Okay. I'm gonna scoop that out into here.
What I've done is I've taken the bag and kind of put it over my hand a bit to make it easier for me to make a cup. And then I'm putting it down into the cup.
So when that step's over or finished, you just push it down toward the corner and kind of scrunch up this part.
Okay.
So it's like that. And then you get your plate.
There's a plate on the other side of mine too, but I don't want to move everything to turn it over.
Plate. And this. And snip the corner. And then noodles. What's noodles here?
Okay. So I'm going to move this tray so I can bring this a little closer and easier for me to do. And cut the end off as per instructed. It begins squirting out some noodle.
Think. Hooray, noodles. Doesn't this all look so appetizing? Doesn't it? So now we just pop out our little jello wee bits.
Has it been 3 minutes?
I'm gonna go with yes.
Now what did I put in here first? It was the broccoli, so I'm going to take that out first. Oh, it's supposed to roll out the egg first?
That's what mine says too, to roll the egg.
Okay.
So, move this back out of the way. Take this egg and roll doing it?
I did the egg.
There you go. Roll it like that.
Here's my broccoli.
There's broccoli.
There. There we go.
And the delicious sausage. Yarm. So there you go. I'm going to try to get a close-ish up, and then I'll move the camera angle, and we'll try this.
Okay.
How is yours heavier?
I have no idea.
That's so weird. Anyway. Alright. So I think what we should do is basically cut everything in half.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
So right off the bat, I am concerned.
Uh-huh.
Give me a second.
Okay.
Give me this whole camera here. The difference in color with the broccolis is disconcerting. The color between this weird blue seaweed color you got and the black of the Japanese kit is disconcerting. Everything else is fairly close.
Too.
The Japanese one is lighter.
Yeah.
So weird. Alright, let's get to tasting.
Alright, what are we tasting first, Captain?
You choose.
Let's go with the chicken ball.
Okay, mine or yours?
Yours.
Pretty sure mine's this one.
Yeah, it's the paler one.
Was that like orange? Grape?
I'm not sure what that was.
It's fruity. This is not a savory kit. This is a fruity kit.
Yeah.
Cherry? Generic fruit flavor.
Yeah. Okay, let's try the one that came from mine.
English version.
English. Not much better.
Generic fruit flavor.
Yeah. Okay.
Not drastically different.
Your turn to pick.
Squidward.
Squidward?
Right.
Alright, here
so
we go.
we're tasting yours.
Yeah. Strawberry.
It's definitely strawberry. Mm-hmm. I like this texture more than the chicken.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like cold and slimy and weird, and this is jello-y.
Yeah.
And slimy and weird. Japanese version.
Alright.
Jigga-doo, jigga-doo.
The English version had a stronger strawberry flavor.
I'm not finding any difference at all.
No?
No.
Okay. Broccoli. Let's try yours first. Here's the Japanese.
It's so much lighter.
Yeah. Yep, that's that odd grape flavor.
It's green grape or muscat.
Yeah, muscat.
I like that.
Okay.
This one is darker in color and thicker in texture.
Yeah.
It's like more solid.
And this is from the English version.
That is much firmer.
Mm-hmm. No. I like the Japanese
different.
better. The Japanese is better.
That is very different, and I don't like it.
I don't like it as well.
But I can't tell you what's that different. It just doesn't taste...
The same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's get these noodles out of the way.
Alright, the noodles?
Yeah, yours first?
Okay.
Doesn't this look appetizing? Ugh. It's like foaming slime.
I like it.
Orange flavored?
Yep. It's very tangy. I like it. Okay.
Oh.
No, I like the English version better.
This is stronger? Or like more bitter?
Yeah. Okay.
Because it's 8 o'clock, right?
Yep.
8:06.
8:09.
Let's keep going.
Yep. Okay. Egg?
Sure.
Okay. From yours.
Okay.
For the Japanese.
Don't do it. Don't be. I thought it was a hair, but it's just a gooey string.
Okay.
It's lemony.
Okay, and this is the English kit now.
Again, it's more solid.
Mm-hmm.
And it tastes more like lemon pie than just like straight up lemon.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay.
Now then, let's try this one from yours, or the Japanese.
Okay, the Japanese one.
Yeah, the Japanese.
So you take the onigiri and I'll take the pandagiris.
Yeah. So here we go. Bottoms up.
It's a little bit sour. Kind of soda-y. That's good stuff. My dog is having a meltdown. Don't mind her.
Yeah, just ignore it.
Okay, so.
Mine looks blue. Or purple.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Here's to the English onigiri. And once again, more solid, less taste.
Yeah. Now, to be honest, most of what I liked was in the Japanese kit. Although the flavors weren't that much different from each other. There was definitely differences in texture. The English kit had a more solid texture, while the Japanese kit had a more looser texture.
And I don't necessarily think that has to do with, like, us stirring differently or anything, because neither of them were gritty. I didn't, like, under-stir mine, and that's why it was watery or something.
It could be that the kits are made in different factories. They could have slightly different methods. Alright, same company, but a different factory in order to keep the packaging and everything correct.
So, generally when it comes to the Poppin cooking kits, first of all, I recommend trying them. Whichever one you can find, however many you can find, do them all. I love them.
Yeah.
Love them so much.
Yeah, they are very good.
And when it comes to the Japanese versus English, When it comes to Japanese versus English, Japanese for the win.
Yeah.
Every time so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah, it's a looser texture, but the flavor is better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you want a more stronger texture, then the English version is the one you want to go for if you want to sacrifice flavor for texture.
But why would you bother?
Yeah, that's true. Some people would, though.
I don't know. I'm of the opinion that if you're going to do a Japanese candy kit, you should do the Japanese candy kit.
Yeah, do the Japanese one.
Especially because Poppin, Cookin, and Kracies, you don't need to know how to read. Literally, an idiot can do this.
Yeah.
I've done this several times. I'm the proof. But like small children who don't know how to read yet, they could do this. They could do this easily. I feel like a 5-year-old could be entertained, if not completely covered in a kit like this.
Yeah. As long as they have some adult supervision, they'd be able to handle it pretty easily.
And it tastes good, and it's fun to make, and I love Poppin' Cookin'.
Yeah.
Anything to add?
No, that's it. That was all I could think of to say was that the differences are subtle, right? But yeah, the Japanese one is definitely better. Not by a huge margin, but just enough that you would. This is better quality. You know it.
I will say that out of all of them so far, these two are the most similar.
Yeah.
It's several of the things just didn't taste right, but most of the stuff actually tasted pretty much the same. So, if not slightly lacking in the English kit. So like this if you like this.
Comment.
Subscribe for new videos, hit the notification button, and follow us on Twitter.
Tune in next time when we're taste testing something else.
Creepy dolls, creepy dolls, creepy dolls, creepy dolls. Let's do the creepy dolls. Creepy dolls.
Okay, we'll do creepy dolls.
It's gonna be creepy dolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Your phone is in the way.
Oh.
And the scissors.
Which scissors? These ones.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, no, it's the lollipop. There we go.